average American listens to 4 hours of music each day, but how many actually know how to play a musical instrument? I think learning to play an instrument is something that is just as important as any other subject in school, and you should too. With public school funding at an all-time low, fine arts programs are the first thing to go when budgets are being assessed. While music's more educational than sports, it brings in way less money, so it's the first thing to go. It's less valuable to the school. I grew up playing a musical instrument and I married a musician, so I'm very knowledgeable on the benefits of music and I feel confident talking to you all about it. The purpose of my speech is to persuade you all to learn a musical instrument. I believe this is one of the most important skills that you can and should learn because it helps improve your memory, it increases your reading and comprehension skills, and it also reduces stress. Firstly, playing music not only improves your memory, it aids against memory and cognitive loss in old age. In a 2011 study by Hannah Platty, neuropsychological tests were administered to a group of adults who had played music for 10 or more years and a group that had never played before. Those who had musical knowledge scored significantly higher on the memory and adapting to new information tests. The same study discovered that gaining the skill before the age of 9 increased even greater amounts of knowledge in these children later in life. With the steady decline in memory and information processing in middle to late adulthood, the opportunity to protect against this deficiency through music is one that I feel like we should all be jumping at, and it's something that we should teach in our schools to combat against from the start. There's a lot of evidence that playing an instrument increases a wide range of academic skills, including reading and comprehension abilities. Nadine Gabb, a neuropsychologist at the Boston Children's Hospital, conducted a study of brain function to try to see what the steps were in evaluating a child that might be pre-dyslexic to see if music had any effect on their cognitive function. It was discovered that in both children and adults, executive functioning, which is the same thing as problem solving, was higher in those that played a musical instrument rather than in their peers who did not. This increased skill of problem solving and switching between tasks directly correlates with success in academics. Music places a higher demand on the brain for precision, so when you learn this through music, that's something that your brain also applies to other functions as far as math and science and everything else. When your brain is trained to be more precise in one thing, it tends to be more precise in a lot of things. In addition, a study from Long Island University concluded that a wide variety of teaching that approaches that include the teaching of music, no matter how small that was, it improved the reading as well as vocabulary. All of these factors combined are the basis for achievement in academics through adolescence. With all of the academic benefits mentioned, it's also important to discuss the benefits of music on stress, which is something most of us deal with, I think, probably on a daily basis. Stress is proven to be harmful not only on your physical health, but your mental health as well. And according to Suzanne Hanser of the Berklee College of Music, it's been proven that making music can not only lower your blood pressure, but it decreases anxiety and depression as well as stress. In the same study, it was suggested that music helps slow the onset of conditions such as dementia and Alzheimer's. That directly correlates with everything that we have studied as far as the slowing of the memory loss as you age. Levitin and Chanda at McGill University in Montreal concluded that through the study, playing music is found to reduce stress and improve the immune system, and it is also proven to be more effective than prescription drugs at reducing anxiety. In conclusion, my aim is to show you the importance of learning a musical instrument regardless of age and persuade you to do so. I've explained how learning to play a musical instrument not only benefits you academically through your memory and your comprehension and reading skills, but also physically and mentally in your health by reducing everyday stresses. Again, having played music my whole life and being married to a musician, I've experienced the benefits within myself as well as recognizing them in the people that are around me, and I truly believe in everything that music has to offer for a person and for their brain. With the constant cuts in school programs and the growing epidemic of cognitive decline in old age, our mental capacity and health is something that we have to take a hold of and we have to fight for ourselves. And I think that music is already such an integral part of our lives that going the extra step to learn to play a musical instrument is something that is much more attainable than people probably think it is. Research continues to advance in the field of cognitive development and health, and the effects of music on our brain is a subject that is increasingly studied. With time, I think this is something that people will realize is so important that they will make the effort to make it a vital part of teaching in school for young children. Thank you for listening to my speech, and I hope that you all go out and learn a musical instrument, no matter how simple or small or the amount of time that you spend on it. I hope that you just go out there and you feel inspired to pick up a musical instrument, because it will improve your brain and it will improve your life. Thank you.